Hello and welcome to Hooray. In this session, we shall be explaining the future tense. So, what is a tense in grammar, or what does the tense signify in grammar? It is a grammatical expression of the location of events in time. Anchors an event to the speaker's experience of the world by relating the event time to a point of reference. The universal unmarked reference point, or the moment of speaking or speech time. These are the things the tense denotes. Now let's have a look at what the future tense denotes. The future tense. It is used to talk about things which we cannot control. It expresses the future as a fact. Let's take the first one. The form is will. When you put will with a verb, this is what you get. You will help him later, or will you help him later, or you will not help him later. So will plus verb has been used in three different forms. Similarly, let's take going to. So you've got am, is or are plus going to plus the verb. The examples of this are as follows. You are going to meet Jane tonight. Are you going to meet Jane tonight? You are not going to meet Jane tonight. Now let us look at the future continuous tense. We use the future continuous tense to talk about actions which will be in progress at a time in the future. For example, you will be waiting for her when her plane arrives tonight. If you put it in the form of a question, this is how it appears. Will you be waiting for her when the plane arrives tonight? Similarly, you've got you are going to be waiting for her when the plane arrives tonight. Or tonight at 6 p.m., I am going to be eating dinner. So all these phrases denote that you are talking about something that will be in progress in the future. Let us look at some more examples. In the first section, you have the pronoun plus shall or will plus be plus the verb ing, since it is the continuous tense. The examples of this are, we shall be telling jokes this time tomorrow. They'll be flying home this time next week. So we shall plus be plus jokes. Telling jokes is the verb. Similarly, you have got they'll, which is combined with will. You've got be and the verb flying. The next one is shall or will plus pronoun plus be plus verb ing. This usually denotes a question. So as you can see, shall we be making a snowman, or will you be helping me? The third way in which you can write this is using a pronoun plus shall or will plus be plus verb ing. So you've got the terms in this particular sentence. Here you could also put it in the form of contractions. I shall not or shan't be listening to music. You will not or won't be skydiving. These are some examples of the future continuous tense. The future perfect tense. It is used to talk about actions that will be completed by a certain future time. The examples of this are as follows. You've been given three phrases: will have perfected, are going to have perfected, and I will have received. All these three phrases in the sentence denote about a certain action that will be completed by a certain time in the future. Now let us have a look at some more examples. The future perfect tense is as follows. The first example is shall or will plus pronoun plus have plus verb ed. She, this is one of your pronouns that is used at the beginning. Will have indicates the next verb. Written is the verb. Her is the pronoun. Composition by 11 o'clock is the rest of the sentence. Similarly, you have tomorrow we shall have been on a holiday for a month. Next, you can write shall or will plus have plus verb again. Some of the examples are, in this case, it is more of a question, an interrogative sentence, which are as follows. Will he have arrived at the railway station in time? Shall we have found out the answer to his problem? Another example is when you include the pronoun plus shall or will not, it's a negative connotation, plus verb ending in ed. For example, they will not or won't have finished the book by the end of February. I shall not or shan't have come back home by 12 o'clock. The future perfect continuous tense. It is used for actions which will be in progress over a period of time that will end in the future. For example, you will have been waiting for more than 2 hours when her plane finally arrives. So here, what denotes the progress of time? More than 2 hours. But the phrase will have been waiting indicates an action which will be taking place over that particular period. Similarly, if you were to turn it into a question, this is how it will sound. Will you have been waiting for more than 2 hours when her plane finally arrives? These two phrases denote the future perfect continuous tense. Now let us have a look at some more examples. The future perfect continuous tense. First, the pronoun plus shall or will plus have plus been plus we ending or verb ending in ing. She is your pronoun, will have been. Singing is your verb ending in ing. For half an hour when her mother comes out here or comes here is the rest of your sentence, which gives you the context. I shall have been listening to music for a while by this time tomorrow. So again, indicating the passage of time, that is time tomorrow, and also the action that would have been completed. Next, shall plus will plus pronoun plus have plus been plus verb ending ing. This time, it is a question. Shall we have been sledging this time tomorrow? Will you have been dancing this time next week? Pronoun plus shall plus will not, or shall slash will not, plus have been plus we, or verb ending ing. They will not or won't have been spending their leave here. Nick will not or won't have been driving. That is the end of this session. All the best for your practice.